Meteorologist Mike Griffith here for Carolina Weather Pro. It is Tuesday, May 9th, 2017, and this is your daily outlook. And we're looking at some rain and clouds moving into the area, especially later today. And we're going to be looking at some rain moving in around lunchtime, and even looking at some severe storms as we're moving into later on Tuesday night, maybe around 9 o'clock or so through midnight. So pay attention to the weather tonight around midnight, 9 a.m. until around midnight. So we could be getting some stuff here. I'll be posting some stuff on the a page about the severe storm prediction center about the severe weather possibility for Tuesday night. So this is later today. The rain moves in around lunchtime, and it's looking like it's just going to hang around a little bit. And then later on Tuesday night, we're looking at anywhere from 9 o'clock to midnight. Like I said, we could have a scattered storm or two coming to moving into the eastern Carolinas. Looks like there could be some heavier thunderstorms in the eastern Carolina, east of I-77, as we head into the night hours tonight. And this goes all the way from the Outer Banks down to Wilmington here, anywhere along the beaches too. It's going to be raining late tonight with a couple rumbles of thunder. Some of that could be even severe, as this little mesoscale low, as we call it, a little low pressure system or just a disturbance moves offshore by Wednesday morning. Still cloudy across the area, though, with unsettled weather, and another low tries to make its way here across the Carolinas again. So continued more rain and showers and storms. It's kind of just like train tracks here with the disturbances and the rain and the storms moving from northwest to southeast across North Carolina. South Carolina staying dry. In fact, Georgia all the way into Florida looking decent as we go into the middle part of this week. Looking at Thursday, more showers and thunderstorms, unsettled weather here across North Carolina. Storm possibility is there for Thursday as we start to maybe warm up a little bit if the sun comes out. Other than that, it's going to stay cool, especially when it's raining. And it's just going to remain really unsettled here, all the way up in the Norfolk area too, especially as we go into the weekend here. And this is what I want to show you. Something interesting as we head into Friday and Saturday. The disturbance moves across the southern portion of the United States. And what this is going to do is just move eastward. And we're going to have to watch it because it's going to bomb out, as we call it, which means intensify off the coast. And as this disturbance swings through later in the week, it's going to cause a lot of instability and showers down here in Florida, especially a lot of late day, afternoon thunderstorms down along the coastal areas, at least, maybe a little bit inland on both sides as this disturbance swings through. And a coastal low tries to develop here on Saturday. And it's starting to look real foul weather-wise here across much of the southeast, including the Carolinas, as we go into Saturday. And we're going to have to watch this storm system because coastal North Carolina and the southern tip of the Delmarva and even southeastern Virginia here, Hampton Roads, we're going to have to watch this system because there could be a lot of winds, a lot of coastal flooding, and a lot of heavy rains in general, wind-driven rains with this system as we're coming into the weekend here. Saturday and Sunday, Mother's Day weekend down in this area, not looking dry at all. This extends all the way into Georgia, so it'll be good for some of the wildfires there, and still remaining unsettled across Florida as this system swings a front down there. The GFS kind of takes us out to sea here, but the European model does not. Let's show you what I'm talking about here with the European model. It has the low just off the Delmarva Peninsula, so the Jersey coast will be getting hammered from this, and we'll feel the effects all the way down here in eastern North Carolina, Hampton Roads, and even down into the South Carolina to a certain extent. But most of the effects are going to be felt from the storm in this area, all the way from the Outer Banks up into the Delmarva Peninsula. And the European does better than the GFS, I hate to say, as far as the forecasting skill. Let's take it back to the precipitation outlook here. Okay, so there goes our storm. Impacts can be felt all the way here along the East Coast, especially in the Carolinas up through the Delmarva Peninsula. And then it's just going to remain kind of unsettled here, continued into next week. Another storm system possibly bringing some more rain and showers this time next week on Monday and a Tuesday. And then it just kind of quiets down after that. What about temperatures? Well, let's look at the anomalies here as we're going into the middle to the latter part of the week and then next week. Very cool here as we are today. Temperatures are going to be below average. It's going to be sunny with some breaks in clouds, but then once the clouds move in, especially later this morning or this morning into lunchtime, it's going to start to stay cool again. That rain and showers really keeps us cool as we are in the Tuesday and Wednesday. But then on Wednesday, it looks like we start to warm up again here, especially across the southeast. Now, this is not this is not above normal temperatures. This is not unseasonably warm. This is just normal for May for the southeast. So lots of places say that it's going to be way above normal or way below average. No, it's just normal for this time of year. That's all this is. This isn't all the way up in the higher pinks. So this is just going to be normal. Cooler up here in the northeast. Continued through Thursday. Nice and seasonable here later this week into Thursday, Friday, and even into Saturday a little bit here. But then once this coastal low gets cranking up here across the Outer Banks and Hampton Roads, even up in the Delmarva, temperatures will be really cool. We'll have a wedge effect here, which means the cold air gets wedged in across the Carolinas. And it's going to be a chilly, raw, damp, and rainy Mother's Day, more so in eastern Carolinas than it will be in western, and way below average temperatures. Just cool for this time of year. Maybe not really way below average, but just cool and stormy is what we're going to see into Mother's Day here. And then those temperatures still remain cool as we go into next week, and then possibly getting into a warm-up as we go into the middle of next week. But overall, the trend is going to be cool and stormy as it looks right now into next week. I am meteorologist Mike Griffith. Thanks a lot for watching Carolina Weather Pro. I am going to wish you a happy Tuesday. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good one.